Live. And we are live. Hey, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. It is Thursday. This is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. We're about 2 hours late. Yeah, no stuff going on. And hope everybody's doing well. I put the remind thing on to see if it works. But I didn't give too much time. Anyway, I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way so that you can get value to your customer, get home to your family and friends, not work crazy hours, and have fun both in the office and at home because you're not wasting your time and doing stuff that Agile accountants, those evil Agile accountants want you to do. So we're going to talk a little bit today. I got two topics. I'm going to talk about demos versus review, right? The demo word people don't like, and then talk a little bit about UX. And I was listening to Jared Spool. He's doing a really great share thing with people. If you look up Jared Jared Spool Spooo, two O's L. He does a lot of talk about UX. Content dabbles in the Agile world. He's talking about combining this week with UX and Agile and how does it work. And he makes some good points and bad points, and I'm going to share one of his good points. I agree with him totally, because you don't always have to agree with everybody. I mean, that's the thing. Everybody thinks everybody has to agree, but no, you don't. He's got a lot of followers, so I guess he knows what he's doing. Sounds pretty good on what his thought process is and what he's trying to push for. So, all right. So we're going to talk about demo versus review. People are like, I like the demo word. Next time somebody tells you they don't like the demo word, and said, okay, so how you doing your review? Oh, we do all this documentation. Oh, really? We talked about that last week about doing documentation over actually working software. I said, my opinion, a demo versus a review is your client, is your customer who's sitting in the review actually operating the software? That's my question, right? Everybody gets so hyped. Oh my God, it's not a demo. So are you game enough to let your product owner and your stakeholders at an review actually operate the software without you demoing the software? Now, a demo is a canned routine where you are the expert of the software and know everything there is to know about it and how it works, and you're running the software for people to see. A review is where the client does the software and you have no control over where the heck that customer is going to go. You can kind of give him or her some boundaries and say, kind of stay on this page or whatever your functionality is, because if you didn't do something else over here, we haven't done that part. So we just stay in this realm, see how you like it, and let them just click around and travel around what you built, right? That's the difference between a demo and a review. So the next time somebody says it's a review, it's not a demo, I'll say, okay, well, are you letting your client use software during the review? Then you're doing a demo. So it's just something to think about. I do find when the client runs you get more data in the review. You get more feedback from that than you operating and them talking to you. You get 10x more feedback when the client's actually operating the software. So that's just my thing. I've seen it before. I tell you a story about my one BA. They had a client. She used to demo the software for the client, but she wasn't sure whether or not the client was paying attention because it was a virtual environment, right? Client's on the other computer. So we said, well, why don't we let the client run it? She's like, really? We can do that? And I'm like, yeah. So she did it, and she said it was the best thing ever, because while the client was running the software, she was taking notes. She was writing down observations, and she was doing, and this goes into the UX experiments. So it's funny how it actually, I didn't even think about that, but it's true. She is observing from a UX specialist at that point in time how the client's using the software, because she can see, because screen share was a WebEx or something. and she's watching how the client was doing. The client was telling things they like, and why the client was doing it. She was writing down notes of the feedback. A real UX process versus you demoing the software and trying to remember what they said. You're doing live and documenting, and you can even record your operation. So if you want to play it back later, you can play it back later, see if there's anything else you're missing. So that's why it's better to let the client do the demo. If you're brave enough, should be brave enough. If you're not brave enough, you got a lot more work to do as a team. So I just want to share that with you. Now the UX part. So Jared Pohl is doing this whole week-long thing on UX and Agile, which is, I think, is a great thing. So here's what he says. I'm going to try to read off here because I wrote notes as he was talking. How should UX spend their time? How should UX user experience people spend their time? They're spending too much time building it right versus building the right solution for the right problem. That was such a beautiful statement that he said. So what are UX people? And this goes to my thing about this pixel perfect stuff. I think it's asinine. UX people spend way too much time building it right. It's like, this is the way I wrote the pixel, and it's got to be exactly like that. And they spend all their time worrying about something that's not going to bring that much value to it. I'm sorry, but it ain't going to be that great. Versus building the right solution for the right problem. Versus sitting with the customer, spending time with the customer, analyzing and seeing what they want and asking questions, maybe some real powerful questions, what they want to do. I think pixel perfect UX is a waste of time. And he wrote, actually, I think he said that. I think he said that too. Too much time in design. We need to do more research. So what he's saying is that UX people in the Agile world, spending all that time in design, you're never going to get what you need for your teams. What's more valuable for the teams is doing that research and getting that data on the functionality, saving money, customer happiness with using the product and getting that to the teams. That is what he's saying is more valuable from a UX perspective. It's not the design. It's not the layout. It's not the pixel perfect stuff. It's getting the research from the customer and finding what they need to do. Not in your head, not what you think as a person, but it's actually walking over and talking to the customer. Not to make a plug, but UX people should take the facilitation class. Figure out how to build a session where you're actually gathering information from people, right? So those are my two things. It's kind of interesting how I went off and talked about the demo and the review and letting the person run the software, and then I got into a UX, and I did not plan for that. But it's kind of interesting how they fit together, doing more on the user experience side. So if you're a UX person, you should really insist on the stakeholder running the software at the review. Not you running it, not the QA, not the Scrum Master. They can introduce it, but they said, here's the keys, you go run it, right? They should be like, here's the keys, you run the demo, right? You run the review, you run the software. That's what it should be like. So that's what I got for today. Congratulations on SpaceX for launching another rocket. Hope it goes good. Sorry that the other rocket's serial number 9 blew up on the launch pad. They got a lot of work to do. I think they got to do some. I think we should. I'm going to put that as another topic another day about simulations and how it doesn't always work. Anyway, I wish you the best today. Happy Scrumming. Enjoy your day. I got a couple coaching sessions this morning. And again, if there's any Philadelphia people out there, I got spots for coaching sessions, half-hour sessions. feel free to text me or message me on LinkedIn if you would like a coaching session. It's free. All right. And I got it for like 4 more people. I got one. One came in from Philly area. I got 4 more spots. All right. Take care. Happy scrumming. Oh, yeah. Ring the bell if you like the show so you get notification when we go live. And please give us thumbs up wherever you see us, so it helps the algorithms in the social media world share the information with other people who may be interested. Okay. Thank you very much and have a great day. Happy scrumming and see you tomorrow.